Okay, let's have a look at another object here, a number box. This is the basis of what's going on behind the scenes in MAX, control of numbers. So let's shift these boxes around a bit so we've got some space. And I'll just put those there for now. Right, we'll keep the print object, just delete that. And there's two different sorts of number boxes. This is the main number box that we're going to look at. You can also have a floating point number box which gives you numbers with a decimal point in them. We just need this basic number box for the time being, so let's just drag one of those out. Let's just change the size of it so we can see it better here. And a bit more. There we go. You can change the font as well if you want to. There's all sorts of settings, underline and stuff. We're not worth messing about with those. Okay, so here's our number box. So we need to lock the patch so that we can do something with the number box. So Command and E, and now as you can see I can drag my mouse up and down to change the numbers here. If that box is connected to my print object, that's what's going to happen. It's going to print all the numbers that I'm changing here, so you can see that over on the right hand side. Like that. Okay. So what happens if we've got this connected up to this button? Let's get rid of that. Let's just delete that patch cord. And let's get rid of that one as well. Okay, so it's sending out a bang, basically. So every time the number changes, I can do this with my cursor, it sends out a bang message, which you can see is happening. It's going into here, and as we connect that up to the print box, let's try that again. So we're in here, and we'll just tap up and down to change the number up and down, and you can see it's printing the message which is coming from here, which is bang. Okay. What we've got then here is some kind of basic sort of switch. And what I want to have a look at doing is making a bit more of a switch, just so that we can experiment with some numbers and see what happens with a bit of random. Okay, so I don't need this toggle switch anymore, so I'm just going to delete that. We will keep the print because we might use that in a bit, and we'll keep hold of these two for now. So I need another object. I want to generate some random numbers. So I'm going to get an object, type in random, and there we go. Generate a random number. So let's have a look at the help file for this. So if we press down Control and then click on this object, we can see you get open random help, open random reference. We want the help file, so we'll pop that open, and here we go. This is the help file. So this is a little patch that's already made. You can see here it's called random.maxhelp, and that lives inside the MAX6 folder. Excuse me. Okay, so you can see here it's explaining what's happening with this particular object, random. Generates a random number, it outputs random numbers within the range of 0 and 1, that's the argument specified. So here is the argument, 40. Okay, so if I press here to generate a random number, it's going to give me 7, let's click again, 13, click a few more times. We're never going to get anything more than 40. Okay. We can fiddle about with what the actual, we can change that argument is here by turning this slider up, clicking and dragging, or we can change this number here. So let's see, now we'll get a random number between 932. Okay, so the more I click, see it's going quite high there. This is quite useful, and this is what I want in here. So I'm going to steal it. I'm going to go and unlock this patch, and I'm going to select what I want, which is this stuff. I want that, and I don't want that. I don't really want that either. So I'm going to press Command and C to copy. I'm going to close that because I finished with it now, and then I'm going to go into my patch, Command and V, and I'm going to paste it in. Okay, so I don't really need this either, so let's get rid of that. Okay, so now I've got my little random number generator here. Okay, what I also want to do, let's just neaten this up a bit, is have some kind of selection mechanism so that I can select from the random numbers that this object is going to generate for me. Okay, so I can use an object called select. So we'll go and make a new object, SEL. Select and cell are the same object. Cell is just an abbreviation of select. So let's just drag this out because we need to add some arguments in here. So I'd like to have it choose random numbers, 3 different random numbers between 0 and 40. So let's say we want it to choose. This is going to select 5, 17 and 34. Okay, so what's happened here, for every number that I've added as an argument, 5, 17 and 34, the select object has added in, let's just move over there, has added in outlets and inlets as well. Okay, I'm more concerned with the outlets at the moment. I'm going to be piping the number in here, and I'm going to be sending out a bang message from the first output if the input, this number generated by random, equals 5. If the number coming in here is 17, I'm going to send a message out from this outlet, and I'm going to send a message out of here if it equals 34. If the input number doesn't match, then I can have a bang message come out here, but I'm not really concerned with that. So what I want to do is make some kind of traffic light thing, so I'm going to connect that to there, and I'm going to peel off a copy by holding down Alt and clicking and dragging. So I've got another one which I'll connect like that. I'll do the same again, Alt, click and drag, and connect that up to there. Let's just zoom back out again. So let's move all this stuff up there. Put that one there, and we'll put that one underneath. Right, so let's look at the inspector. So that's red. Let's have that one as kind of amber, and then this one, I want that to be green. Okay, so what I want to do is make these patch cords invisible when I lock the patch. So to do that, I just need to click on them and press Command and K to make them invisible when I lock the patch. Command and K and Command and K. So now when I lock the patch, see they've disappeared. Okay, right, so with it locked, let's see if we can get some of these to flash. Oh, this is going to take forever. Oh, there we go. Let's keep going. Another one. Hooray. Right, so we got a few happening there eventually. But as you can see, it's a painful process to have to do all of that clicking yourself on this button to make things happen.